Welcome everyone, my name's Ali. Today the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare co-op mode has been revealed alongside some extra footage for multiplayer and single player, but of course everybody's talking about the co-op mode and it has been announced as an EXO survival mode. So this is not necessarily what a lot of people are expecting. I was definitely expecting zombies to be included in some shape or fashion within this mode. Maybe not necessarily the typical zombies mode we've seen before in the past, but having some sort of play within the co-op mode. But turns out this EXO survival mode is going to be a round-based mode where you fight with up to 4 players on your team against waves of other enemies, and you need to try and knock down all those enemies to proceed to the next round. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and go a lot more in-depth within this video as well, but initially I want to know what you guys think about the sound of EXO survival. Have you enjoyed survival mode within the previous Call of Duty games? Typically we've seen survival mode within the Modern Warfare series as the sort of extra mode that you can play on. Zombies has always been the big one from Treyarch, I know, and there was definitely a lot of hints that it would be included in some fashion within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but I'll also talk a little bit about that as well in a second when we go a little bit more in depth. So the co-op EXO survival mode is about to be shown. Take a look, guys.
Eyes open, team. Enemy units approaching your AO. Here they come. Incoming. Enemy drones in the airspace near your position. Enemy targets are down. Load up if you need to. Heavy mech units showing on ISR. Enemies are using cloak capabilities. Enemy boosters inbound. Well done, team. Load up and run it again.
So there we go, guys, a first look at EXO survival mode. Before we go a little bit in depth about this, I would like to say that the extinction mode for Call of Duty Ghosts was never talked about, revealed or seen in action until pretty much just before the game actually was released last year for Call of Duty Ghosts. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get something similar for Advanced Warfare. Maybe that's what all of the zombie teasing has been up to this point, but I can't guarantee that, can't bet on that. For the moment, we've got multiplayer, we've got single player, and we've got this new mode, EXO survival mode. But hey, it'd be cool to see another bonus mode added to the game as well. We'll have to find out. But focusing on EXO survival for the moment, it's going to support up to 1 to 4 players and be playable on the multiplayer map, similar to what we've seen in survival modes for Modern Warfare in the previous Call of Duty titles. You can play online and offline as well. For those of you guys who like to play with your buddies offline, you can use split screen too. Now, there's actually tier systems for this, where you have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, and then you can actually go all the way up to tier 4. These are unlocked by completing initially 35 rounds, 75 rounds, and then 100 rounds, so you can unlock all of the different tiers and different difficulties for each of the maps if you're really enjoying it and want to challenge yourselves. Every now and then there'll be random sort of like objective rounds where rather than trying to kill off a wave of enemies that are coming at you, you have actually mission objectives where you've got to go and find intel on the floor from dead bodies. If you find it in time, you'll get a little bit of a bonus, typically in the fashion of an extra upgrade option. If you don't find it, you will actually be penalized for it. And when you get penalized, your screen will go a little bit blurry, and basically more enemies will come and try and attack you, so bad things will happen. You want to try and complete those random objective rounds. When you look at the heads up display, you'll see in the bottom left you've got a round counter, an upgrade counter, and in the top left you've got a mini map, and then you've also got a support drop bar that gets filled up. When you fill up the support drop bar, a support package will fall down, and you can use that to your advantage and basically help you get through the rounds. In terms of the upgrade system, you can actually upgrade your EXO suit, and you get the upgrade points periodically through killing lots of enemies, through completing rounds. You have to actually go to an upgrade station to upgrade your suit, and you can also spend it on upgrading your weaponry as well, so it's up to you how you actually go ahead and spend those points. You just saw a character there picking up his support package from the ground, so obviously he'd earned it for himself and got himself a little bit of a nice bonus to help out his team as well. There are 3 classes you can play as. You can play as a light class, which is nice and fast but not too powerful. You can play as a specialist, which is sort of like the middle ground of everything, or a heavy character, which is slower but very powerful and a lot stronger. So you probably want to have like one of each character pretty much if you're playing with multiple friends to really balance out the battlefield and make sure that you can cover as much ground but also be powerful as well. It's very interesting indeed. They did say that you can also revive your down teammates as well, so make sure you're keeping an eye on your teammates and make sure they're not all going down. But it does sound very similar to survival mode that we've seen in the past, except with these new upgrade abilities through your EXO suit abilities. I would have loved to have seen something different, man, like something crazy, like zombies, dinosaurs, like, I don't know, scary creature things that just push the boat out there a little bit more. But in all honesty, I think Sledgehammer Games have been putting so much time and thought into the single player and multiplayer that they just haven't had enough time to go as crazy as maybe they would have liked to with this mode that's been revealed. But let me know what you guys are thinking. You can check out more videos on screen here if you are interested. Who knows, maybe an additional mode will be talked about and teased a little bit more closer to the release date of this game. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated. Cheers for watching, guys. If you've missed any videos over on my second channel, more Ali, make sure you're checking them out as well. But a big thank you to you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.